Welcome to Daily Drizzle English, a happy and positive place where we grow a little every day. Have you noticed? The world is changing fast, sometimes every day, sometimes every hour. Today we see new technology. Tomorrow it becomes popular around the world. Things that were new yesterday can be old today. Everything is moving: how we talk, how we learn, how we work. And if we don't move, we stay behind. Think about your old phone from 5 years ago. Is it still good today? Maybe not. Learning is the same. If we don't learn new things, we can't keep up. That's why we must keep learning to stay ready, to grow, to change. At Daily Drizzle English, we believe that learning a little every day makes you strong. Learning helps you move forward in this fast-changing world. So today, let's begin the journey together. Let's see why not learning is the fastest way to fall behind and why just one small step can change your life. Are you ready? Let's go. Look around you. Everything is changing so fast. Technology, jobs, how we talk, learn, and work, nothing stays the same. If you stop learning, even for a few months, the world can move far ahead of you. This isn't just a warning, it's something we see every day. Do you remember when social media first started? At first, it was just a way for students to connect. But then it changed how the whole world shares and receives information. After that came short videos, online learning, smart tools, and artificial intelligence. In just a few years, things that once seemed impossible became normal. Today, a student in a small town can use a free online tool to learn English, write an essay, or even practice programming, all without needing to go to a big school. You may think that only people in technology need to worry about change, but that's not true. Let's look at everyday jobs. In the past, a driver only needed to know the roads. But now, if they can't use an app or don't have good reviews, customers won't call. A person who sells goods in a market, if they don't learn how to post online or live stream, will lose customers. Even teachers, if they don't know how to use modern tools or teach in new ways, may find it hard to keep students interested. The truth is, the world won't wait for anyone. If you don't move forward, you'll fall behind. There is no safe place if you refuse to grow. Learning is not just about getting a certificate, it's how we survive and succeed. Think of two people. One learns new things, keeps growing, and tries new ideas, like a boat with a strong engine moving forward through big waves. The other stays in one place, afraid of change, like a small raft floating without direction. The same sea, but two very different results. You don't have to be the smartest. You just have to keep going. The world will always move, and you can move with it if you begin now. So ask yourself, what new thing did I learn today? If the answer is nothing, then right now is the perfect time to start. Watch a video, read one page, or try something you've never done. These small steps can begin a new journey, one where you decide who you will become in this fast-moving world. There's something that may sound strange, but is very true. The knowledge you have today can become useless tomorrow if you don't keep learning. This isn't meant to scare you. It's a reminder that what you once felt proud of knowing could someday hold you back if you stop growing. Let's look at an example. A few years ago, many people learned how to build websites using a tool that was very popular at the time. But now that tool no longer exists, and the websites made with it don't even work. Those who didn't learn new tools were left behind. It wasn't their fault. They just didn't move forward while the world kept changing. Think about older mobile phones with physical buttons. Years ago, people who could type messages fast were seen as skilled. But now, with touch screens and voice messages, that old skill is no longer needed. The world didn't stop, it just moved on. And if we don't move with it, the things we once felt confident about might not help us anymore. School is the same. Compare what students learned 20 years ago and what they learn now. Back then, students practiced typing, fixed radios, or learned old computer languages. Today, they learn coding, digital skills, and how to think creatively. If someone still only knows what they learned years ago, they'll struggle to understand the tools and jobs of today. But the point isn't to know everything. The point is to stay ready. Knowledge isn't something we hold forever. It's something we must keep refreshing. Think of it like a phone app. If you don't update it, it may stop working. If you don't update yourself, your skills might not help you anymore. Ask yourself, am I using old knowledge for new problems? If yes, then it's time to change. Don't let what you knew yesterday stop you from learning something better today. You don't have to learn everything at once. Just stay open. Sometimes one small new skill, like using a new app, speaking some English, or understanding basic tech, can open big doors. And the best part is, you can start right now. You don't need a perfect moment or special tools. If you are willing to learn, the path forward is already open. Some people think learning is only for the young, that after finishing school and getting a diploma, there's no need to study anymore. But in today's fast-changing world, that idea no longer works. Lifelong learning isn't just good, it's necessary. It doesn't matter how old you are, what job you do, or where you begin. What matters is whether you're willing to keep going. Let me tell you a real story. There was an older woman who used to sell goods at a small market. When the market closed, she lost her income. Instead of giving up, she decided to learn how to sell online. At first, she didn't even know how to type. But little by little, she asked her family for help, learned how to use her phone, post pictures, and chat with customers. Months later, she was selling well online and even made her own product videos. She said, "If I don't learn, how can I live in today's world?" Stories like this are happening everywhere. People are learning new things every day, no matter their age. Some change careers completely, from working in offices to doing online business, or from teaching to offering services through social media. The common thing is that they never stop learning. Now think about two people of the same age. One keeps learning new things and improving. The other stays the same but afraid to change. After 10 years, the difference between them is not just their jobs, it's their confidence, their knowledge, and their ability to face life. Who do you want to become? Many people say, it's too late for me to learn, but that's not true. As long as you have questions and a little courage, it's never too late. The world doesn't care how old you are, it only cares about what you can do. And you can always learn something new to add value. Lifelong learning doesn't mean going back to school. It means being curious. It can be a book, a video, a short course, or just asking someone to show you something. The important thing is to keep your mind open. If you're asking, where do I begin? The answer is with yourself. Ask, what skill could help me today? It might be something small, but step by step, you will build a better future. Lifelong learning is not about chasing others. It's about building your best self. And you can start that journey right now. Many people believe they need perfect conditions to start learning: time, money, or a special place. But in truth, big changes often come from small steps. One English word a day, one useful video in the evening, one book a month. These simple actions, if repeated daily, can completely change your life. Let's take a real example. There was a young office worker with average skills, basic English, and no experience in technology. But she had one habit. Every day, she watched one English video and spent just 15 minutes learning how to write better. She didn't realize it at the time, but those small steps helped her apply for a new job at a company that works internationally. Now, she works from home and earns much more than before. There was no magic, just small, steady learning. Here's something to think about. If you spend only 30 minutes learning each day in 1 year, you'll collect over 180 hours of learning. That's more than 20 full days. But if you keep saying, I'll start tomorrow, and spend your time scrolling through social media, a year later, you'll still be in the same place. The real difference isn't in talent, it's in your daily choices. You don't need anything big to begin. You can start by listening to a podcast while cooking, reading one article in the morning, or learning how to use one new app. These small efforts, repeated over time, become habits. And good learning habits are the secret of people who never stop growing. If you feel like others are moving faster than you, don't be afraid. Everyone starts somewhere. What matters isn't how fast you go, it's that you don't stop. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for someone to teach you. Be the one who takes the first step. You don't have to change the world today. You just need to change yourself, little by little. Each time you learn something new, you're building your future. It may not look like a big change at first, but over time it becomes something strong that no one can take away from you. So don't wait for a big moment. Choose one small action today. Watch a useful video. Write down a new phrase. Try using a tool you've never used before. Or simply ask yourself, what do I want to get better at? One small step taken every day will lead you to a place you never imagined. And when you look back, you'll see that those small steps made you stronger, smarter, and ready for anything. Thank you for watching this video on Daily Drizzle English. Today we talked about why learning is so important. The world is always changing. If we stop learning, we can fall behind. But if we learn a little every day, we can grow, get better, and create new chances for our future. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We post more videos to help you learn and feel strong every day. And now it's your turn. In the comments, write, I will start today, because maybe today is the first step of something amazing. See you in the next video, and don't forget, one small step can change everything.